with an opportunity. Starting at the 44, need to get to about the other 40 to be in range. But that's not going to help. Incomplete in the direction of KJ Osborn.
And they're doubling Justin Jefferson. That last play, you had Akuda on the outside, Deshaun Elliott, the safety, on the inside. They're just not going to let him catch the football and play a role in this. And so you're going to have to find a way of getting the ball to Irv Smith Jr., Adam Thielen, KJ Osborn. One of those three has to step up for Kirk Cousins right here.
Well, with Jefferson being shut down, Thielen has been the top target. He's been targeted 8 times, 6 catches, 61 yards. Second down and 10. Cousins, clean pocket, and he completes it to Osborn. They're in field goal range, inside the 30.
Gonna play fast here. They're not gonna spike it, it doesn't look like. They're calling a play.
A huge 29-yard gain.
Detroit takes a timeout.
Yeah, Detroit is going to use their timeout. So, now neither side has a timeout remaining. And Minnesota, look, we talked about the kicking woes. They're already within the 30, so this would be a closer field goal, but this has got to be in their minds. Greg Joseph missed twice earlier from 56.
Yeah, well, they're not kicking towards these two doors. They seem to be impacting every kick, but he's got to have a short-term memory. And I think now, though, for Kevin O'Connell in this offense is how you go about calling his next few plays. You'd like to make this an easier kick, but you'd like to win in regulation. So if you can't find a way of taking some shots here to the outside, field towards the end zone.
That last play, 29 yards, by the way, was the long play today for this Minnesota offense. Cousins, he's got him, touchdown, it's Osborn again, and Minnesota is in front with 45 seconds to play.
It's Mike Hughes, the former Minnesota Viking, who gets beat by KJ Osborn for the go-ahead touchdown.
And KJ Osborn, who grew up just 35 miles west of downtown Detroit, knew a lot about the Lions as a kid, and he may have just beat them. But still 45 seconds remaining.
What a response by this Minnesota Vikings offense, though. Take a look, working one-on-one. It was really Osborn stepping down inside. You could say Hughes is looking back for safety help, someone over the top, but utilizing those resources to shut down Justin Jefferson. We talked about at the beginning of this drive. Someone else had to step up. Thielen did his part. KJ Osborn in the clutch.
And the Minnesota Vikings had not had a play over 20 yards until back-to-back plays to Osborn of 29 and 28 yards for the touchdown. And we welcome those of you who just watched Tennessee and Las Vegas do battle. We've got a good one here. Minnesota, 28-yard touchdown pass from Cousins to Osborn to go up by 4 with 45 seconds left. Detroit with no timeouts, and obviously a field goal will do them no good. Touchback. But we were thinking, well, Minnesota's in field goal range, but they had other plans. A huge touchdown pass to KJ Osborn. They got down 14-0, then down 10. Last time they came from behind, you saw that in the 90s against the Bears. Now Jared Goff has got to pull a rabbit out of his hat here. And that one's knocked free. In coverage, it's the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. Second down at 10.
Yeah, he's targeting Amon-Ra St. Brown, the leading receiver for the Detroit Lions, who's been hobbled with an ankle injury. Ball thrown well behind with Kendricks on the coverage, who's had quite the day. DJ Chark's been very quiet in the second half. He was involved much earlier on in the first half. Elite speed, big frame, catch radius.
So after the nice play by Kendricks, Goff back to the air. Deep down the seam, caught. Huge play. Reynolds is swung down at the midfield logo after a gain of 25. They got to hurry. No timeouts.
Got to spike it.
Goff gets up and does spike it.
Now here's the reality. With 23 seconds, no timeouts.
And we welcome those of you who just saw Philadelphia beat Washington. We are going down to the wire here, partner.
Yeah, and here's where we're at. You got 23 seconds, no timeouts.
Looked like we were destined for overtime, but a 28-yard strike puts Minnesota on top. Now a 2nd and 10. Goff down the middle of the field, and it's almost intercepted. Josh Patelis making his first career start today for the injured Harrison Smith, almost into this ball game.
He had eyes on Jared Goff the whole way. Goff was looking again for that deep dig route by Reynolds, which would have put him in striking distance from the fringe.
Brady, do you go sideline here, then one shot to the end zone?
I mean, you could throw one inbounds, but as we saw with Minnesota before the end of the half, you're going to have to operate quick to go spike that. So right now, it's got to be a bust to the sidelines, if not towards the end zone.
Goff with pressure coming from Smith. Off his back foot, he heaves it downfield, and Patelis does pick it off. Missed the last one, got this one, and the Vikings are going to get to 2-1.
Minnesota Vikings pass rush finally started to get home here in the end of the game. Darius Smith pressuring Goff out of the pocket. He just heaves up a prayer towards Sharks for extra, but he didn't even see the ball coming. And Patelis could have sealed the game, said a moment ago, putting in those big shoes of Harrison Smith, who was out today with a concussion.
Yeah, replacing a 6-time Pro Bowler and a legend here, not easy, but Patelis with a pick, Cousins down to a knee, and Minnesota with a come-from-behind win, 20.